So we are going to discuss about TCP header fields one by one. So first that we have seen was source port. So the first that we have seen was source port. So source port basically it is a 16-bit field. It is a 16-bit field that that holds the the port address of the application that holds the port address of the application that is sending the data segment, that is sending the data packets, but you can simply say that data segments. If we are talking about transmission control protocol, so it would be better to say segment rather than packet, because data are called as segment in transport layer. The next one is destination port. The second one is destination port. The first one was source port. So if we talk about destination port, it is also a 16-bit field. It is also a 16-bit field that that holds the the port address of the of the application in the host that is receiving the data segment, that is receiving the data segment, right? Now the third field under TCP header is sequence number field. Sequence number field, and sequence number field is basically 32-bit field. It is a 32-bit field. It is a 32-bit field, and TCP is a byte stream protocol. Transmission control protocol TCP is byte stream protocol, right? So what do you mean by byte stream protocol? That every byte is sent out and counted. That is, every byte that is sent out are counted. Every byte that is sent out are counted here. That is why it is called as byte stream protocol. And if we talk about IP, IP is a packet stream, internet protocol. That was packet stream. That was packet stream protocol. And TCP is a byte stream protocol. If we talk about data link layer, it is a bit stream. That is the thing, right? Okay. So the thing is that that sequence number will basically contain 32-bit, and let's say that this is particular sequence, and it is having some bytes. It is having some bytes that we are sending, right? So every byte is numbered. Basically, the meaning is that every byte that is sent out is numbered, and it is counted on, right? So if you want to write, you can take a short note here that sequence number is a 32-bit field sequence number is a 32-bit field that that holds the sequence number that holds the sequence number that is that is the byte number of the that is the byte number that is the byte number of the of the first byte that is sent in that particular segment in that particular segment. It is used to reassemble the message. It is used to reassemble the message at the receiving end. At the receiving end, if the segments are received out of order, if the segments are received out of the order, then this sequence number bits will reassemble the message. That is why it is used, right? So I hope that this field is clear and the working of sequence number field is clear, right? So we have discussed up to three fields: source port field, destination port field, and sequence port field, sequence number field. The fourth one is acknowledgement number. The fourth field is acknowledgement number, and it is also a 32-bit field. It is also a 32-bit field. So basically the meaning is that total length is not there in the TCP header, right? So acknowledgement you use in acknowledgement, that is expected number of next data packet by receiver, right? So basically it is a 32-bit field that holds the acknowledgement number. It holds the acknowledgement number. Acknowledgement number, that is the byte number, that is the byte number that the receiver expects, that the receiver expects to receive the next, to receive the next. It is an acknowledgement. It is an acknowledgement for the previous bytes being received successfully. So basically, if any particular byte is received successfully or not, for that particular acknowledgement number is going to be used, right? So that complete byte is sent successfully, that can be you can simply say that we can know. That is why it is you can say that it is used, right? Now if you can see, the next field would be header length. So if we talk about header length field, so header length field is 4-bit field. It is a 4-bit field. that indicates the length of TCP header by number of 4-byte words in the header, right? It means that, let's say 1111 is there, it means that it is a 15. 1010 is there, it means that it is 10. So that is if the header is of 20 bytes, that is if header is of 20 bytes, then the field will hold 5. Then field will hold, this header length field will hold 5. Why? Because 5 cross 4 is nothing but 20. And the maximum length is 60 bytes. Then it will hold the value 15. Getting it? And if maximum length is 60 byte, then this header length field will hold 15. That is 15 cross 4 is nothing but 60 byte. So it depends that what is exactly the header size is. If header size is minimum, what is minimum header size? 20. So header field length will contain what? It will contain 5. If header length is maximum, that is 60 byte, it will hold 15. So 15 is 5 is nothing but 0101 012, yeah, 0101, and maximum means 1111. So it is minimum. In case of minimum header length would be represented like this, and in case of maximum header length, that is 60 byte, it would be represented like this. Getting it? So this is the concept of header length. And basically this field, header length field, will always be between 5 to, between 5 to, you know that between 5 to 15. It will always hold the value between 5 to 15, because either it should be minimum or either it should be maximum, or any mean every anything that is between them. That is why this is going to be happen with you can simply say that header length field, right? Now TCP is a full duplex. If we talk about one more thing about TCP, is a full duplex. At the same time, network layer as well as uh, means communication can be happen from the both ends. Right? Now some flag bits are there. Some flag bits are there, and normally some flag bits are like synchronization bit, acknowledgement bits are there, right? And you can simply say that finishing bit is there. So basically, if we talk about one more is urgent bit is there, and PSH push bit is there, right? And reset bit is there. They all are contained. They all are contain 1 bit each. Thereafter, advertisement window is there. Thereafter, we are having advertisement window, or that is nothing but window size. That is nothing but window size, and that window size contains 16 bits. And that window size contain how many bits? 16 bit. That window size is a 16-bit field. And thereafter we are having options. If something optionally we want to add, that is the option field, that is having its range from 0 to 40 bytes. So basically these fields are associated with TCP header, and these are some functionalities you need to know about it, right? So I hope the TCP header part is clear to everyone, right?